Hey guys, so it's 5 minutes to midnight on New Year's Eve, and Lisa finally gave me permission to make a video. She keeps watching nutrition facts and other fun stuff. So tomorrow we were going to make some dosas. That's my new addiction. And for the longest time I was kind of mystified by how to make them and whatnot. Turns out it's really, really simple. You get this stuff called Urad. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Anyway, it's black lentils, urad dal. They also call it mott pea beans. Anyway, so they're basically the black skins are taken off of these black lentils, and these ones that I happen to have are split in half. But meh. Anyway, so I'm going to do a cup of these guys. And this isn't really a recipe video, but it's whatever it is. Tomorrow we'll do more cooking-wise. But a cup of that. And then I got this cool rice. It's called idli rice. So, which is strange because they put a Y at the end, but normally when they spell idli, it's I-D-L-I. But, meh. Anyway, the last batch of these that I made, I actually did 3 cups of rice, but some of the other ones I've read say it turns out better with 2. So I'm going to do 2 cups of rice. So we got 2 cups of rice and 1 cup of the urad dal. And if I'm pronouncing that wrongly, well, somebody can tell me. And then, I don't know that it's necessary, but I rinsed it off. I've heard some people talk about not rinsing it off because it leaves some of the natural stuff on there that might help the fermentation process that's going to go on. I'm not sure how this sound is going to work with the water spraying on here, but I'm going to assume that this crazy expensive microphone is going to magically make everything perfect. So there's that. And then there's one other thing that in looking through lots and lots of recipes for this batter, which it's the same batter whether you're using it for idlis or dosas or uthapam, I think that's how you pronounce it. I've become strangely infatuated with this whole Indian food thing, you know, with the really can't think of the words now. With the curry stuff and chutneys and all that. So in the cupboard here, I have methi seeds. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it's focusing. Meh. Whatever. Anyway, it's fenugreek. It's the same thing. But anyway, you put a teaspoon of this stuff in with this, and supposedly that helps the fermentation so that it basically helps attract the wild yeast. And then the thing I forgot to do last time in my last batch, it turned out anyway, but I didn't put any salt in it. And from what I read, you're supposed to put about between a third and a half a teaspoon of salt in with every cup of dry ingredients. So in this case, I've got a cup of urad dal and 2 cups of the idli rice, so 3 cups. I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of salt. And then, I don't know what the actual measure is, but everything I've read is basically throw some water in this thing. It could be hot water, it doesn't really matter. About 2 inches above the level of the rice in your dal. And Then I need a little bit more there. And then just loosely cover it and let it sit overnight, and just on the counter or wherever. It doesn't really matter in this case. If you want to put it in your fridge, you can. Tomorrow when I get up, I'm going to throw it in the blender and grind it up, and then I'll put it back in a bowl, and then you want to make sure it's loosely covered. And some of the stuff I've seen, you throw it in the oven, leave the light on in your oven. You don't turn the oven on at all other than just turning the light on. But that makes the oven heat up to like 80, 90 degrees, and then that helps it ferment. And basically let it sit for 10 hours, and then you're ready to make the dosas or idlis or whatever you want to make. So tomorrow we're going to do that. We're going to make some idlis and dosas, and probably make some curry up, maybe make up some masala to put inside the dosas. If you've been following my little Instagram things, I've been posting the dosas the last couple days because I've been all about that. And I have a couple videos, one from Strawberry Hot Springs that we did in 2013 in August, and then I've got a bunch of videos of all the restaurants that we went to, all the vegan restaurants on the way to the Fruit Festival and back. And so I'm going to be working on those, and I've got a little area of the house now that we're devoting to, making some videos. Maybe I'll get Lisa to make some videos. It's midnight now. It's after midnight.
Yeah, I know that. I've been liking other people's comments.
Oh. So, all right. Well, bye. I'm gonna. Where's my remote? Here, I've got a remote for my camera now, so I can turn you off. Happy New Year! Just like that.
Okay.
That's all it took.